Franz Wagner is one of the more established European players in the NCAA and is currently in his sophomore year with the University of Michigan. He mostly plays a shooting guard and small forward position and is 6'9" and 220 pounds. Born in Berlin, Germany, Wagner played for Alba Berlin prior to enrolling at Michigan and was named the German League's Young Player of the Year at the age of 17. His older brother is Moritz Wagner, who also attended Michigan and was a first-round pick in 2018. He currently plays for the Washington Wizards. Franz Wagner is yet to appear for the German national team, but has represented Germany at the U16 and U18 European Championships. At Michigan, he was named to the Big Ten All-Freshman team and was recently nominated for Defensive Player of the Year. Offensively, Wagner has become a more consistent shooter. He started off slow, especially from beyond the arc, but has been shooting better of late and is a capable shooter off of catch and shoots. An area of concern is that his three-point percentage hasn't improved much compared to last season, as it's hovering around 31%, which is similar to last year. His release is a bit slow, and he needs to be better from the corner, which is an important shot in the NBA. Wagner is a really good three-throw shooter, shooting almost 86% from the foul line. Wagner isn't the biggest threat off the dribble. He has the ability to create space, but it rarely looks fluent. Once he commits to a move, he has a tendency to force shots, when the better option is the pass. A good example of that is his following play, where he's determined to get to the basket and forces the shot. His positioning and court awareness are a real strength for Wagner. He reads the space well and knows where to be on the court, often leading to easy scores. He makes strong cuts to the basket, both with and without screens. And he also understands when to space the floor and rarely clogs the lane for his teammates. Once he becomes an above-average three-point shooter, Wagner can be a dangerous off-ball scorer in the NBA. Playmaking is a big area of improvement for Wagner on offense. He doesn't turn the ball over much, averaging only 1.1 turnovers per game, but his dribble is high and doesn't look fluent. More often than not, he opts to attack rather than pass, forcing a lot of drives when teammates will be open in the corner, as you can see in the following clips. This is either due to lack of court vision as a playmaker, or him predetermining that he's going to the basket. He is physical attacking the basket and doesn't shy away from contact. Even though he lacks explosiveness and great touch, his size makes him a challenging matchup for opposing guards. Wagner can finish in traffic, but has moments where he's too unbalanced and wild when driving. This, in combination with his physicality, has led to several charge calls already this season. He also favors his right hand and forces drives, which leads to unnecessary misses. Overall, with some tweaks, he could be a good physical finisher at the rim. Wagner's driving ability makes him a dangerous finisher in transition. However, his earlier discussed playmaking issues arise when running the break. For example, in this clip, he drives into traffic instead of passing to an open teammate and gets called for a charge. He doesn't get many pick and roll opportunities, but as is the case with his playmaking and in transition, Wagner mostly attacks in pick and roll situations and tends to force drives. As I mentioned at the start of this video, Wagner has been nominated for NCAA Defensive Player of the Year. He ranks first in both defensive rating and defensive plus-minus in his conference, the Big Ten, and NBA teams will be intrigued by his defensive skill set. He's not afraid to play physical defense, has good technique, and plays with a lot of energy. In this play, Wagner does well by staying close to his man and tries to deny him the ball. He continues to stay with his opponent and then moves past the screen, and even though it goes in, he contests the shot well. Due to his size, he's able to guard both wings and forwards, although Wagner mostly defends guards at Michigan and can struggle with quick and crafty opponents. This could be an issue in the NBA, where he's more suited to defend forwards. Wagner is aggressive in going for steals and averages almost 1.5 steals per game. He reads offenses well to intercept passes, uses his arms to disrupt passing lanes, and also has the ability to strip balls loose off the dribble. One of Wagner's biggest strengths on defense are his long arms. Not only does it help him disrupt passing lanes, but also to contest shots. Even after getting beat, he's still able to challenge his opponent's attempt. Wagner does tend to be a bit wild, which leads to fouls and contests. However, he's an excellent shot blocker for his position. Wagner has the potential to be a versatile defender and guard both on the perimeter and inside. Once he gets stronger, he'll be able to switch onto bigs and potentially defend inside as a stretch 4 in small ball lineups. His biggest area of improvement is his pick and roll defense. Wagner struggles fighting through screens, with guards often having too much space for him to recover, although his long arms still make him able to contest shots. He does have a good understanding of when to switch, and with improvements, his versatility can help him become a solid pick and roll defender. Rebounding is one of Wagner's biggest assets. At 6'9", he has a considerable height advantage over opposing wings, and this in combination with his effort on the boards have led to him averaging over 7 rebounds per game this season. Wagner boxes his opponents out well and knows where to position himself. His rebounding ability also leads to easy putbacks off of offensive rebounds. Wagner is a high-energy player with a good understanding of the game. On offense, he positions himself well, makes strong cuts to the basket, and is physical attacking the rim. With a more consistent three-point shot, Wagner could be a good off-ball scorer. Even though he rarely commits turnovers, he's not a natural playmaker and shouldn't be expected to run an NBA offense. Defensively, there's a lot to like about Wagner. He has potential to be a versatile defender and can guard 2 to 4 positions. His long arms help him disrupt passing lanes, force turnovers, and contest shots at a high rate. He's also an above-average shot blocker. Wagner will have difficulties guarding more explosive, crafty guards in the NBA and is more likely to defend forwards. Once he gets stronger, he might be able to play as a stretch 4 in small ball lineups as well. His all-around skill set also includes great rebounding ability for both offensive and defensive boards. Overall, I believe Wagner is a skilled all-around player who lacks star potential but can become a solid starter in the NBA. If he keeps up his level of play, he'll be a surefire first-round pick in the upcoming draft.